communicate with each other. So more events like that, not just directed by admissions, but even maybe a transfer evaluation day for student life. So events, emails, definitely emails. How do you feel about emails?
I mean, I usually don't get that many emails coming from that people. I find out, I hear through people, like I hear through my friends, but I don't necessarily get the emails. So I wanted to know what social action would you use to try and better people to be enticed? Like, are you use Facebook, Twitter, different things?
Facebook, Twitter. We have a Facebook group, our party, USL, and definitely in Twitter as well. And yeah, Facebook, Twitter, emails, and publicity. There you go.
Question? Yes, please.
Like I was telling them, I'm a transfer student, and I wanted to know how would you get more people involved? What type of techniques would you use to try and get people more involved in student activities and affairs?
I'm also actually a transfer student. I was in Israel for a year, and I know what it's like to not be aware of what's going on. But what we're going to do is, before the school year starts, we're going to send out a manifesto of all the clubs that are available. We're going to have teachers announce events that are out there, and we're going to have large events that will be sent through emails and possibly Facebook groups, and yeah.
The way we have things right now, basically, you're right, email definitely, Facebook definitely, Twitter definitely. But the thing with flyers is, although you can put them up in specific places, as there was, you put them up for this event, we also encourage, our PhD delegates to actually print out flyers and hand them out. We required each of our candidates to print out about 50 to 100 copies of a specific flyer that we made to encourage people to just vote for next week's elections, and just having other students hand out the flyers, where I was just putting them up in a specific place and allowing students to look at them. That's not really as effective as if I see you walking around. Oh, here, grab a flyer. You're gonna you'll glance at it, look at it, and if you're interested, you can go about coming to that event or different things like that. Very quick.
I just want to say one quick thing. We've taken into account that flyers are not working as much. We do have a website, brooklyn-connect.us, if you want to take that down. That shows all of the student government and what we're about, and any problems you have, you can write to that website.
Hi, my name is Carrie. I'm a junior here. I know it's been stated before that there's been a strain in communication between the student and student government, and I'm just asking either party, what would you do to be more accessible to the student population besides your clubs, besides like mixers or whatever? What else would you do? And are you in the position to appoint maybe a press spokesperson for each party so they could be more in the face of students, so you could have a face for your actual party out there?
In terms of making ourselves more available for the students, that all comes down to the awareness that I was speaking about a little bit earlier. What we need to do, not really about the party, but about student government as a whole. We need more students to know that there is a student government here that's working for them. Yes, a lot of students know, a lot of students say, yeah, I remember you guys came to me last year to vote. Yeah, I remember that. Or, oh yeah, I went to one of your events trying to get the food, but I didn't know that was for student government. So what we need to do is create that awareness that there is a body of students here that is working for you. If you have any problems, we're here for you. You know what I mean? So that's what we need to work on. Not as parts, but as a collective group, creating that awareness.
As far as the press thing that you spoke about, I'm honestly not sure about that, but I can tell you that every member of PhDs are all hardworking individuals. They're all dedicated to their jobs. I'm sure USL also. and we will physically go around to our classmates and talk to them about issues that they're interested in. Several of my classmates already told me that they want outlets in the libraries, they want the student IDs to have more uses instead of just flashing into the security guard. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around to every single student and see how they're doing in the school.
Hey guys, I'm Nick Walker and I'm a freshman here. And I wanted to know for both of you, like, what are your long-term goals at Brooklyn College, and what do you want to see on the campus in the future?
Sure, I can take that. My long-term goal would be to see way more campus involvement amongst the students. Like, I know, because I travel to other schools pretty often, and when I go there, there's a lot of camaraderie. They have a lot of campus life. Everybody's excited to be at school. They're very friendly with one another. I know here, yeah, some people like to be here, but not a lot of them. Like, yeah, I'm here because I have to be. You know, there's a lot of attitudes. People aren't really too helpful with one another. I want to change that completely. It might not happen while I'm in school, but I want to get the gears turning on that, so that way it's something that will happen.
And how do you supposed to implement that, like any tactics for both of you?
Well, to implement that, that's something that we're starting on now, which is why those who are involved right now, different, whether it's clubs or even just different individual students who do come out to events, we're trying to get these students united through different events, you know what I mean, different common interests, and get them to bring out more students as well. While at the same time, we're also reaching out to more students and getting administration to try to get involved and reach out to more students as well. So the more people we have assisting this cause, the more likely it is to succeed.
I think we actually share a common goal over there. At the end of the day, what we want to see is have Brooklyn College as one of the premier schools to go to. Go to other schools and see that they have the camaraderie, and there's really nothing holding us back from being that kind of school. We want people to come, enjoy their time here, get a great education, and leave saying, I went to Brooklyn College and I'm proud of it.
How?
And we're going to do that by having events for people. We're going to have better communication with the students, and again, we're going to go and speak with every student to see why things aren't going as well as they think they are.
Yeah, I think that the whole classroom thing is a good idea. Have a forum open up so announce it to other people.
The thing with that though, sorry Amy, the thing with that though, again, because it's a commuter school, people come here and they go home, but I have to go to work, I have to do this, I have to do that. That is what set us apart from other schools. But as Louis said, working with student affairs to promote these events, a lot of people don't even know about events because they just never heard of them. So promoting them on a wide scale, not just, oh, that's student life, we're in class, just promoting them through, like Louis said, email or something to get everyone to just know what's going on.
How you doing? I'm Yevgeny, I'm a sophomore here. First of all, how different are you really? That's the first question you had. I don't think you guys are really different at all, to be honest, because I think that, you know, like some of the things that you said, I'm sure that this club would do and vice versa. So maybe in terms of like methodology or whatever, what is it really that's different between you guys, both of you?
Well, oh, sorry. Thank you. Well, PhD was never actually, hasn't been elected in the past 2 years. USL has been the student government, basically. And we haven't really been given a chance to actually implement their goals. If we get elected, we'll show you how dedicated we actually are to fulfilling the requests of students. And we're really nitpicky. We're going to find every single issue we can find and fix it as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible. And I mean, at the end of the day, isn't the job of the student government to help the students? Technically, we are fighting for the same thing, but it all comes down to how hard we're willing to work. And for the past year, I personally haven't seen much change in the school.
All right. In terms of our end goals, yes, the two parties have very similar end goals. However, we differ in terms of how we plan to get these goals and what we've done thus far to reach these goals. In student government, we've accomplished numerous things. Well, for you, so we've accomplished numerous things. But we implemented the laptop lending program. We extended the library hours. We implemented the study abroad scholarships.
We just passed the resolution to stop the marginalization of the student curriculum.
That as well. So like.
I'm sorry. What does that mean?
Okay, if you guys don't know, CUNY is thinking about making a general-wide curriculum amongst all CUNY, which will make the, what's the word? Exactly. Make all schools the same, which will bring down the status of Brooklyn College. So we passed a resolution saying that we're against that.
I mean, I don't want to get too much into that, but what does that entail? Because we might be like concerned about the status, but it actually might be really good for our grades.
You want to? Actually, it isn't. That's the way they're trying to sell it to students, but actually it's going to make our degree even less, because it'll put Brooklyn College on the same level as like Medgar Evers or like a community college, because we're all getting the same general ed. We will all be on the same level. So it'll be our degree will be less. Do you want to say something, Binti?
Yeah, I just want to mention also, in addition to our degree being less, we will also not be attractive to potential people that's going to hire us. So employers will not want to look at us as now. So your degree will be worth less.
So, before we continue, my associate has to go.
I didn't know this was last, so thank you all for coming here, and again, if you have any more questions, I'm sure on behalf of the PhD party, thank you all for coming. Thank you for our generous hosts for hosting this event. Voice your opinions.
I'd like to thank both parties for participating in this debate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope this serves as precedent for future debates on a public level. And I thank you for asking your questions, and thank you for allowing me to serve as moderator of this debate.
Okay, so again, thank you all for coming out. I hope that you guys have written down some good notes to help you decide who it is that you're going to be voting for. We're going to be having Louis come up and speak briefly about how to hold student government accountable. And also, too, before you leave, as a part of the procedure, part of the clubs, we have to have a sign-in sheet. So make sure that you sign. The laptop is over there. Just put your name. I also put on there best way to contact you, because I think that one of the best things that we need to have is communication, because communication is the basis for life. When communication breaks down, abnormality sets in. So we don't want any abnormality on our campus. So best way to contact you, name, and then we'll get all the information out to you. And also, too, this has been recorded, and we would like to be able to brief everyone on the campus about this event, regardless of whether they came here or not. We think that is fair to have everybody know what went on. And also, too, I would like to invite both parties to submit the answers to their questions so that we can post it for everybody to be able to see for elections if they're both willing to do so.
Short, but we also have further questions that
we do. Thank you.
Is it possible for us to record it and then send them the questions? So
Thank you. Thank you. We will do that. So this is what we're going to do. If you have any more questions, meet up with Ed. we'll come over here and we'll have your questions.